And our first is going to be 048. Minimums for this approach are going to be 558.
Cessna 3659 Juliet in the pattern, downwind.
And we're on 22.8.
Now remember, you're not going to have a glide slope. We're going to ignore the glide slope.
Okay, and fly it down to...
So your minimum is not 558.
It's 940.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. And I'll do step down, so 3,000, 2,000, past that initial NOMOE. I'll go down to 2,000, and then Rusley, identified by the second radial coming off, and is when I can drop down to 940, and 940 is going to be a minimum.
Yep.
Okay. Missed approach procedure is climb 3,000. Boy. Climb 1,000, climb left to 3,000 on 120. ILS hold on NOMOE. 9.9 DME, we don't have DME.
But you know how to identify NOMOE.
Yes.
You're identifying on the way in.
Correct. They'll come back here basically and hold on that radial.
Crossing under my nose, it looks like you're on your upwind. I'm getting ready to cross over the center line this time. I'll be making that left traffic.
Just heading over to the Herto in Anson County, Cessna 2866 Lima on final, runway 34 Anson County. Davidson traffic.
All right, so brief that approach for me.
Okay.
That's 5 mile final, runway 6.
AWAS is 1932.5. We've obtained our ATIS. We're on Charlotte approach 2005. We've identified our localizer, or we've identified it in here. We'll identify it a little bit more when we get closer and listen for the Morse code tones. Unicom, we're on it and we're monitoring. Missed approach, I just briefed you on that. Right bound course is going to be 162, which is dialed in right here at 3,000. Our minimums for this approach are going to be 940 feet, and we're going to be 3 minutes 28 seconds from the final approach fix to touchdown.
So what approach are you shooting?
Good point. The ILS localizer runway 34.
And what is your final approach course?
Is 162.
Really?
I'm sorry, that's the 342.
3285, simulated, I repeat, simulated communication failure.
How would you do a simulated communication failure?
I would mean he quits talking.
The pattern entering on a 45-degree downwind for 317.
Davidson County traffic, Army Copter 20240 is a single UH-60, approximately 5 nautical miles to the south and buffer landing runway 6. Request any traffic and advisories from Davidson County traffic.
County traffic, Sarah, step 41, Victor X-ray.
November 3090 uniform, turn left heading 040.
Left 040, 93 uniform, clear left.
Clear left.
Clear left.
Clear for the option, F3285.
Sarah, step 1, Victor X-ray on a 6-mile final for runway 28 on the GPS approach. Harris County.
Left 2 kilos, Simon 3, 1,700 to 2,000, east of the field.
Montgomery traffic, Skyhawk 4224 Quebec, left base, runway 3, Montgomery traffic.
November 3090 uniform, turn right 20 degrees.
Right 20, 90 uniform, clear right.
Clear right.
Clear right.
Report left base, Cap 3285.
Mount Olive, Piper 422, Lima.
River C3090 uniform, 4 miles from NOMOE, maintain 3,000 till established, here at ILS34 Anson County. And we need for you to need to do at least one turn-in hold. So if you'll hold as published at NOMOE, we'll let you know when you expect further clearance in 40 minutes after the hour. Current time is 25 minutes after the hour.
All right, we're cleared for the approach runway 34 into Anson County. We'll hold at NOMOE and expect further clearance at 40 after the hour. Current time is 20 after the hour. 90 uniform. We're waiting for this cross radial to come in, and then we'll make a right turn and we'll time 1 minute on the outbound leg. 162. Good. You want me on 060? You want me on 060?
Well, what happened was, the reason that is off so much, that's why he gave you that turn. But since he gave you that turn and you're on the turn, then I wouldn't adjust until he gives you the next heading, because for some reason, he couldn't figure out why you were not on, because of course he can't see these, right?
Yeah. Golly, that's bad.
2 miles.
Yeah, you need to check that at least every 10 minutes or so.
Davidson County traffic, Army Copter 20240 is in a right base, 3 miles for...
Here comes this guy, I'm going to slow her down. 2100 RPM, 2200. Now hold 3000.
So you just flew through the localizer. Remember, you got to make your turning, and you also got to make the turn on the localizer. Get both those needles centered up.
Gotcha.
Last calling station for Army Copter 20240, say again?
Station left, coming left.
Piper 422, Lima, Bravo, 3.
Lost pilot, no grass, roger, out the left wing, 240.
Localizer's coming in, and that the first radial is starting to come in as well. There's our 342 coming right. There's our initial needle coming in. Not in quite yet.
Henderson Oxford traffic, Sky 229 at Whiskey, maneuvering.
There's our localizer and our glide slope.
15 miles.
And we're coming left. We're still coming right.
Cap 3285.
There it is. And we're going to go ahead and turn to right, turn to the outbound course of 162 and start this guy. Clear in the right.
Clear right.
Strictly option, Cap 3285.
Why isn't this working? We're a little bit high. I'm correcting.
Anson County, Cessna 2866 Lima, departing runway 34, exiting the pattern to the west.
I love the accent. This is going to be right.
Sounds like he's from New York.
New York. I like New York controllers.
240, class is the one with the blue tail, right?
162. We're on 162 and we're outbound on the hold. And we're 38 seconds in, 39, 40. Then we'll go ahead and turn inbound at 342.
5817 Foxtrot, straight out departure to the northwest.
Have a good day, Mitch. Good week. See you next time. 175.
There it is. And I added a little buffer zone because I put it on the turn. Clear on the right?
They're right.
They're right. 342 coming up.
So what does a 1 minute holding pattern mean?
1 minute legs.
Where?
Each leg.
No, the inbound leg is 1 minute. If you have a wind, the outbound leg may not be 1 minute. The inbound leg is 1 minute. So what you want to do is once you finish this turn or on the course, that's when you time the 1 minute to see how close you got going in.
Gotcha.
On your outbound leg, you should not have started the timer until you finished your turn.
I understand.
Because you start the timer over here, not as you start the turn.
Alright, there's our inbound and our localizers to the left. Why is this not working? Alright, I'm going to use my watch.
I can't answer that question.
Okay, we're going to wait for 1 minute.
Or you're going to time and see how close it gets to 1 minute.
Yeah, and we're still waiting.
So where are you now, reference to the localizer?
We're to the left of the localizer.
Okay,
so we're going to come right. So let's go 360, the heading, and see if it comes in. And that glide slope's above us. We're waiting for the glide slope.
No, we're ignoring the glide slope. Remember I told you it's unreliable. Plus we don't need the glide slope out here anyway.
Sorry about that. The flyer down to 2000 once we cross that radial. So to verify 3090 uniform is cleared for the ILS34 approach.
Negative 3090 uniform, need to remain in hold. Out of the airplane is not reported back in that they've landed.
Okay, we'll remain in the hold, 90 uniform.
Lake Norman.
Alright, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, clear on the right?
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
That's kind of traffic. Skyhawk 3090 uniform is holding over NOMOE at 3,000 feet.
How do you identify when to turn back inbound?
Well, if you had timed it going outbound properly, then you would have said, okay, I went a minute outbound, and that we're at exactly to be a minute inbound.
Yeah.
But since you're not really sure how far you went outbound, about all you can do now is fly outbound a minute and see what happens.
Gotcha.
So you would adjust your outbound leg to make your inbound leg 1 minute.
Okay.
And of course, in the GPS world, you just fly the distance, which makes it much easier.
There's 162, and we're waiting for 10 seconds.
Taxiing from the FTO.
Could be 90 knots. I'm going to slow her down.
Taxiway Delta, wind estimated 360 at 10. Going 263 taxiing FTO Alpha Delta, full short runway 5 at Delta.
Knots on the outbound leg. We got 15 seconds to go.
Do you normally get that much vibration at this area?
Yeah, we do. Remember when we came into Southport and did the same thing? It's they're rebuilding the engine, and they said it should take care of it. They just said it's a weight issue inside the engine. All right, clear in the right.
Clear right.
Clear right. 342 on the heading.
Street clear. Take off runway 5. Yep, 3285 turn base.
Continue.
3285.
All right, 270 for 340, 3000, and we're about to turn inbound.
So we want 90 knots on our airspeed, right?
Yeah.
So once you get back and get going straight, why don't you increase your power to where we're doing 90 knots? Let's see if that makes the vibration go away.
Well, it was on 90 knots.
It was?
Yeah.
All right.
See, right there. It's just that turn.
All right, so you stopped your turn and you're still on the outside, so you need to keep your turn back till you correct and get into the...
All right, 10 right.
Line it up.
I'll bump it up. up a little bit. 22.
Oh yeah, even that little bit makes it feel a lot better, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Not except a few knots faster if it runs smoother.
Yeah. They'll be rebuilding it soon, hopefully. And hopefully, if all goes as planned, we'll be doing my commercial in the Cherokee, which is a lot nicer.
3090 uniform, 4 miles from Rusley, cleared ILS34 County.
4 miles from Rusley, and we're clear for the ILS runway 34 approach, 93 uniform. Alright, here comes our localizer and our needle. And then we're going to be radial 039 on the second one.
Light 263, we'll contact Fayetteville approach 127.8, and we'll give you a 2-minute call.
Here's our radial, we're dropping her down to 2,000, and we're going to turn into the 039 radial.
So what's your non-precision power setting?
I think it was 1600, yeah,
Okay.
I'd say. And we cannot identify Rusley or Bill Roof. That's it. We're at a 2,000 for, or out of 2,300 for 2,000, and we're inbound on the localizer. Localizer right, coming right.
Anson County traffic, Skyhawk 3090 uniform is 8 mile final, practice ILS34 Anson County.
There's 2,000 and we're waiting for the next. Yeah, we're tuned in on the localizer.
So run that on about 22 to keep that, yeah, that vibration is way better at 22.
I'm going to keep her back up 2,000. I went below that step down momentarily. I'm coming out for that, and once this comes in, we'll dive and drive down there, and I've started our time 5 seconds before for 3 minutes 28 seconds.
3711 X-ray is currently 3 miles southwest inbound to enter a straight in for runway 9er Air Harbor.
Yo, Trey, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Tyler.
Hey, where are you flying today?
I'm inbound on the ILS at Anson.
Okay.
He's the one I've been flying around with, the guy that did the ferry pilot with me.
Okay.
Have fun flying.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, once this comes in, well, 039. Localizer's right, needle's starting to come in. That's his lark that he was talking. He's in right now. Localizer's left. Should be 340 on the localizer. And the radial's coming in, and we'll drop her down to 340. 940, I'm sorry. There it is, 940 coming up. And we 135 for, let's say, 3 minutes, 10 seconds. With that buffer, because I couldn't figure that out. Alright, we're out of 1,600 now for 940 feet.
Hanson County Traffic Scout 900 uniform, 3 mile final, runway 34 answer.
That wind is definitely coming off our right. 1,500 for 940 feet. Localizers in 1,400 for 940.
Let's take Greenville traffic, Blue Street 5083 CRJ, currently 5 minutes from the field, about 20 miles to the west, planning to be entering a left base.
1,100.
Take Greenville.
Localizer tuned in. 1,000. Minimums. Runway non-sight, going missed. 1,000 feet.
Hanson County traffic, signal 826 Alpha Tango, 10 miles.
And climb the left, 3,000 on a 120 heading. Clear on the left.
3285, clear for the option.
All right. Pause just a second. It was a localizer approach to MDA. How much time do you got left in your clock?
A couple seconds.
So what you did, you come to the MDA and you fly it until the clock runs out. You don't go miss when you get to the MDA. You go miss when you get to a DH.
Oh, I thought that you said if you don't call the runway environment in sight.
At the missed approach point.
Ooh.
At the missed approach. I also said that the missed approach point, that's why we have a clock. Missed approach point is the decision height if it's a precision approach, but you were flying non-precision. So
okay.
you would descend and you would wait until the clock ran out, and then if you didn't have it in sight, then you would go miss.
Okay.
All right. Well, since you've gone ahead and go miss, go ahead and start that process.
All right, clear left.
Clear left.
Clear on the left. 120 heading coming up. Other than that, and I couldn't figure out the clock. How is it?
You probably would not have failed the check ride more than 3 times during that approach.
More?
You flew through the localizer. If I hadn't told you, you were looking at this so much going into the hold that you ignored this. And I remember I said, "Hey, you just flew through the localizer."
Yeah.
You had to make sure you got to come into this first, then get this next. Okay.
Okay.
That was one thing. On your hold, your 1 minute starts after the turn, not when you start the turn. Right? You did a good job holding the localizer. That was really good.
Thank you.
You commented the wind was really coming from the right, but you never checked the wind again after about 10 miles away from the airport. I would certainly on final hit the AWAS and check to see what it's been saying for the last minute or two. Right?
Okay.
You felt it, and that's good, but I would check the AWAS.
Okay.
That's probably not a fail, but anyway. And then again, you need to make sure, because that's one of the big, a few more things, is to understand the difference between DH and MDA.
Yeah. Lumberton Tower, November 223, November Hotel. We'd like to circle to land for runway 6 if possible. Or runway 5, disregard runway 5, 3 Hotel.